Welcome, everyone. This is Tracy Una Wagner with Versatile Inspirations and the Lightworkers and Earth Angels Academy and Study Hall. And this is your weekly energy foresight for September 26th through October 2nd, moving right into October, my favorite time of the year. And for September, we've been working with the Gilded Tarot deck, and that is by Barbara Moore and Ciro Marchetti. And for this week, September 26th through October 2nd, the card that came through is the Three of Swords. And the message from the Three of Swords is, there will always be those times when life gives you lemons, even after such wonderful weeks. It happens. And if you just feel like shedding tears instead of trying to make that lemonade to use all those lemons, that is truly okay. If you're feeling a sense of loss, separation, heartbreak, grief, or sorrow, know you are not alone. We all go through these feelings, though not always in the same way. Talk with someone you trust and share how you are feeling. Keeping it bottled up only allows the pressure to build and grow to unhealthy proportions, to a point you feel like you're going to pop. Be your own best friend and offer yourself lots of self-love and self-care this week. Lean into the last few weeks or those happier times if you need to. And just remember, you are so loved, dear heart. Better days are coming. This is one of those times that feels a little difficult. There are a lot of people out there making predictions about this week. Even people that don't make predictions are saying this week and the next few weeks are going to be difficult. Some even going as far as saying the next few months up until next year are going to be a little difficult. Just know you are not alone. Those making the predictions feel it. And if we're honest with ourselves, especially when this card comes up for a more general reading, that means a lot of us are going to be feeling that sense of loss or trepidation, or just things are not right. Something's not on a feel-good situation. It's just not on a real steady, firm foundation right now. It feels a little wonky. So just know that during these times, if you don't feel like making lemonade with those lemons that just life is handing you at this time, that's okay. You can retreat, cocoon, and just kind of offer yourself some self-care, self-love, and if need be, some help from friends, relatives, and even, professional medical counseling can help as well. So just know there are people out there that care and want to help, even if they feel like their life is topsy-turvy at this time. It's okay. A lot of people feel better when they're helping other people, and that's their life calling and their life's mission is to help people. And in doing so, they're truly helping themselves as well. So just know it's not a burden for you to reach out and talk with someone. It's actually needed. And you're probably helping someone on their mission as well. So don't not reach out. If you feel you need to, just do it. And if you're feeling very helpless, there is the suicide hotline, and I'll put that in the recording so you can see that number. Feel free to reach out to them. And like I said, a loved one, someone that you trust, reach out, dear one. Take it easy this week. Offer yourself lots of self-care and self-love. Do things that make you feel good, because I know that energy just doesn't feel great at this time. But you have help. You have help here on Mother Gaia, and you have help on high from your angels and your spirit team. So feel free to reach out at any time that you feel lost or sad. I know I've felt it this week, even since last week. It feels like one thing after another, and actually it's it just has continued to go on and on and on from about when my dad passed the first week in August. So it's been one thing after another, and it feels like two steps forward and three steps back, or one step forward and five steps back. So I totally hear you. I understand. And even though I may not be traveling down your path in your shoes, I have traveled my path and I've stumbled on rocks and potholes and everything else. So I do understand. So just be very gentle with yourself this week and the next few weeks, probably. And just offer yourself some things that light you up, that make you feel good. And don't be ashamed if you have to reach out. So for midweek and end week, I decided to go with magical mermaids and dolphins. Now, dolphins are among those mammals that are called cetaceous. So those cetaceous animals are water-loving animals, your whales and dolphins, porpoises. And I see mermaids, their energy as such as well. Now, I decided to go with them because when we have this Three of Swords and we're in this feeling that we're in, it feels very water oriented. And the significance of water is usually intuition, but also emotions. And so pairing the dolphins and mermaids felt very needed at this time. And it felt good to me because dolphins actually love to have fun. And even they're swimming along in this water, they're swimming along in this high vibration of emotions as well as intuition. They still are family oriented, group oriented, reach out with to their fellow beings, and they also like to have fun. So I'm hoping with these cards this week that you'll feel, even though the message may come through that corresponds with this, that I hope you feel a little sense of fun and playfulness, and that helps to lighten this week for you. All right, so for midweek, and midweek is September 26th through the 29th, or Monday through Thursday. The card that came through is positive energy. And the message from the card says, surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. That is a needed card, right? Oh, I knew they would have some wonderful messages for us. So they are telling us that we need to raise our energy. We need to allow the high vibration to come through and allow the positive energy. How do you do that? What makes you feel good? What creates that sense of positive energy for you? That is what we should surround ourselves with, the people, places, and things that really light us up, that make us feel good, that help create that atmosphere. In your home, that could be something as simple as bringing out a favorite scented candle or incense, or by doing a little cleaning to lighten up your space a little bit, pulling out your crystals, making a crystal grid, or changing up your altar now that we're in fall, or in the northern hemisphere, or in the southern hemisphere going into spring. So change up your altar or the decorations around your home. Your home should be your sanctuary. Your home should feel like you can be yourself. You can show your sorrow. You can offer yourself some self-care and self-love rituals if you need be. But when you're out in public, try to allow yourself to be among people, places, and things out there as well that make you feel more positive, more uplifted, whether that is at church, going to church, or spending time with friends at a coffee place. Whatever lights you up, try and stay in that positive aspect. And like I said, if you're feeling like it is just a struggle for you, reach out to a professional, reach out to family, friends, or support groups. Those are wonderful at this time when things feel a little out of sorts. So just know The dolphins and the mermaids are asking you to stay in that positive energy and giving you a little bit of help along the way. For end week is Thursday through Sunday or September 29th through October 2nd. The card that came through is make a decision. And the message from the card says, feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. Like I said, with the cetaceous creatures, the mammals of the sea, know that right now your intuition is probably getting triggered a little bit. You're probably getting a lot of intuitive hits. Now, this has to do with the Three of Swords being what they are, but also of October, because what happens in October? Our veil thins dramatically. So from October 1st on through really the end of the year, we start seeing where the veil between the physical realm and the spirit realm starts thinning. And with such, we're able to get messages and insights, and our intuition is on full radar. So just know with that, what we are maybe being asked to do right now is make a decision. Make a decision that may have been difficult for you. And because of it was such a difficult thing to choose or something that you feel you couldn't decide on, right now your intuition being on high alert is going to be easier to tap into. So you're going to be able to allow your intuition to choose the course that's best for you at this time. There's more of an ability to tap into your intuition rather than your ego. And so your ego is getting bypassed by the ability of your intuition being on full feel mode. So just know right now might be a great time at the end of the week, probably, to make a decision. And you may feel more drawn to be making that decision as the week progresses, as we head into October, when the veil starts really thinning. Now we are in Mercury retrograde until this coming week, and I know that it goes direct, I believe, on October 2nd, but just know that shadow of the Mercury retrograde that we've been feeling, it takes a little while to get through. So you may still be feeling a little off, but it's slowly coming through. And then once that Mercury is direct and we are into full mode October, where the veil keeps thinning and thinning and thinning, then you're going to start being able to feel more into your intuition and not question your decisions. You'll be able to make those decisions and be able to feel very grounded and that you're making the right decision. So just know we're getting into a better time through October. Trust me. I know that we've got these Three of Swords that are this week, but we need those downtimes at times to process any grief or sadness or guilt, things that come up. This is a great time to process it. And with Mercury retrograde, it's all those rewords, revamping, reimagining, reawakening. And with that comes that time to go through and reassess our feelings, reassess those decisions that maybe we haven't made yet and we need to. So this is going to be a great opportunity for us to really feel into the end of this Mercury retrograde and the beginning of the thinning of the veil. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I so appreciate it. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. This is the last week that you'll be able to get that 60% off. I will leave a link in the description below. So 60% off of services up until September 30th. So you take care, and I will see you next week for the first full week in October's reading. As always, I'm sending you much love, angel light, and tons of gratitude. Take care.